Okay, I think we have everything. And according to the mic, I'm not getting any feedback this time. Voice gate successful. Well then, welcome back again to the Silver Fox's Den. Come inside, take a ride. Now, till the end. I'm slowly getting into a routine. Yesterday, we did our last bit of Monster Hunter World content. And so, for the next 3 days, i.e., Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we are going to be playing Generations Ultimate. I think we're probably going to dictate what we're going to be doing for each day. Since this is the first stream, we're going to be basically getting our feet wet, fighting some monsters, getting resources for our dual blades. And then on the second day, we're going to be actually trying to complete things. Fighting monsters that we normally don't even really need to. But hey, we gotta get that story moving, right? And then on the third day, that's when we're going to move into online. Because apparently they really go hand in hand. They already have an idea of what we're going to do, roughly. Basically, I want to try and have 3 of each element. For example, I'm not going to care about the Gallet Mines. Basically, those are ice dual blades that very quickly get outclassed once you're into G rank. Oh, water. So for water, I'm gonna have Blue Dwarf Pear, Fuzzy Off Cutlass, and probably the Mizuzune dual blades. For fire, we're gonna have the Nocto dual blades, the Yan Cuckoo, and eventually the gold and silver Rathalos dual blades. For ice, we're gonna try to have the Lagambi, the the Barioth, and if we can actually get the worn dual blades, the Kushala Daora. There are other monsters that we can fight, but like these are for Kirin dual blades. These will have the most elemental. I see the noise gate is working. I got a text message, but it didn't. Looks like it didn't show up in the recording. I don't like fighting Elder Dragons. And eventually, by the time we reach G rank, we'll probably phase out certain dual blades. Like the Type 51 Macerators. They probably have great water. In fact, I know they have great water. But I bet the sharpness gets rather subpar near the end. And other swords, like Sworn Rapiers, they are just ludicrous. Getting absurd things like Ancient Fish. One second. And it shouldn't pick up. Okay, and the audio is back. We'll be mindful of we grab. We don't want to make any loud thumps. Such for the recording. Put these back on, and we can turn to the game. So yeah, hunting. We're inevitably gonna retire these Yankuku, but in the early game, it would be good to have something we can use. Argue. We still haven't upgraded our Usurper's Fulgur. Yeah, this is a good example of electric dual blades. For each elemental, we're probably going to have 4 by the end. I want to upgrade our Lagiacrus dual blades, our Denoger, and then our Kirin. Bouldering cities, I'm not so sure. But at the very least, we have a game plan. Looks like we have our quest for the day. It's gonna be in Uragon. So I guess to shake the rust off, we'll hunt him first. That noise gate. We can afford to not fry like a fritter. Gonna shuffle over a little bit to the right. A response. Okie dokie. If you're gonna get into streaming, Streamlabs OBS, get a noise gate. It's a filter. I forget how you reach it. Not advanced audio settings. Oh, I remember now. You hit the gear for your microphone, and it'll set it to. It'll open up a bar, and one of the things you can select is filters. Right now, I have noise suppression on, as well as the noise gate. Now we're just looking for Uragon. Let's do this one, a cure for laziness. This. Oh hey, it's the Locklack Palico from Monster Hunter Tri. How are you doing? You forgot. I miss Monster Hunter Tri. Sure, they did have that controversial water gameplay. But, come on. Really? I bet if we gave them a second chance, they could probably do it again and do it right. Okay, supplies. We're still struggling to get more honey. The main supplies that we're probably going to be keeping on us, or rather making, is honey, fat plants, there's another one we need for our bomb supplies. Scatterfish. Because we could buy our barrel bomb large. And then we'll need our stat plants, because they actually give us stones. And we could use those sap plants and stone to make bomb casings. And we take the bomb casings in order to make with the flash bugs to get flash pods. And now since we have the provision division, I'm thinking, because now that we have the provision division, we have options. I guess we'll go with the barrel bombs, as we're actually going to need those if we want to break his jaw. Because we're going into a volcano area. Cold drinks. Now let's have a go. Okay, what was that? Our clients a layabout. Okay, we were half right. It's not the volcano, it's the volcanic hollow. And Oregon, usually Area 3. That's where it usually goes. Yikes, Basaboon doesn't look so hot. We're probably gonna have to give him some rest. And there he is. And we have two shiny places that we can look at. Okay. Oh right, I was testing Adept style. So none of our crazy Fowler stuff. We're Diet Adept. With Adept style, we actually have to keep an eye on our sharpness. On our sharpness. On our stamina. And we got it. Whoops. This is going to take some getting used to. Hopefully we can actually stay out of range. We just have to wait for the sleepness to wear off. And now before we chase after him, let's mine these blue spots. Okay, that was 2 blue spots. How many time were charms? 1. That's actually kind of a bad haul, all things considered. But hey. Unfortunately, since this is a depth style, we don't have our crazy freaking wall edge jumps. Oh, now we're talking. We actually have to pay attention to our stamina and gauge. So to be honest, if you have your Palico with Go Fight Win equipped, even that is a non-factor. This is the best thing you can do. And now I don't have to worry about me hammering away at the buttons showing up and the recording. You have to wait for openings like these to actually go nuts. Right, it didn't work. Just have to try and get as far away as possible. And even then, sometimes it's not enough. If I had to describe the Adept style, it would be balanced. You don't have a lot of the insane damage of Valor style. But the price you pay for that is safety. When I do my death dodge, I feel safe knowing that it's actually going to protect me. Whereas with the Valor dodge, if I do it the wrong way or at the wrong angle, it probably won't work. And that time I was greedy. Okay, he's running off. Let's see if there are any blue spots nearby. We still need to get one more mount for our sub-quest. But first, making sure that our gauge is full back up. And I dodged too early. Break. I think we're out of range. Nope. And when you have Go Fight Win active, that's basically your cue to go crazy. To stay in Valor in demon mode as long as you want. And he's tired now. I doubt we're going to be able to cut his tail, but I guess it's worth a shot. And what was that? Okay, I want to actually get him out off. Thank you. And sub-quest cleared. Just in time, too. I did not mean to do that. Hopefully we can actually get some good talismans. Okay. And we can't reach it in time. Break. At the very least, we have one. We have one time-worn charm. Looking for gems that have razor sharp or increases our elemental. Or chain crit. Chain crit would be nice. What? We got a ruby from completing the sub-quest. Well, alright then. What is it with False Tail usually getting the killing blow? He doesn't even have a proper weapon yet. Okay, it's red. Here's high hopes. Attack plus 8 and stamina 4. That's interesting. Go us! Now then, as for what to do next. Thank you kindly. Okay, next we're probably gonna hunt either an ogre or a Lagiacrus. Let's check that. And this could be another test. Because that's probably a problem. My mic is right in front of my keyboard. It's occasionally picking up. As I usually tend to type loud. What is an ogre weak to? I know he's at least weak to water. Also, apparently ice. What's he weak to? Okay, he's weakest to ice. So we're gonna take out our Lagambi dual blades. Take the level 5 one. All we need is one more horn from this frickin' doggo. And then we'll have a proper pair of lightning dual blades. What are we going to use them for? I don't know. Probably Rathalos. What done? It seems like a good quest. Same as last time, we're going to eat up, stock up, and then smack his bitch up. Okay, he's in the jungle, so we don't have to worry about hot or cold. But we are going to take Psycho Serum because I hate the jungle. I have no clue where he starts off. And I do not feel like wandering around blind. That's the one good thing about this game. If you found him once, every time you take this hunt again, he's gonna show up there again. So you can actually kind of plan around that. Hey, Proficient Division, we're going to take some traps with us. actually hold them still for a while. Now we're off. I've picked a good song for him. First, let's see if there's any... The balloon is in here. Because of course it isn't. And we're gonna kill Pumbaa's distant cousins to actually get our Valor gauge full. Or even remotely full. Hey, where are you? You're somewhere north. Okay. Looks like he always starts in Area 10. Now let's get into the fight. Whoa, you are big. And we don't have to worry about getting Jaspers anymore, because we got a ton. And I don't even know why. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. But we're going to have to actually give him a proper thrashing soon. Like right now. Am I the only one that feels like the ogre gets a little bit bigger? Once he's fully charged. If Zenogre can kill these crabs for us, that'll be great. Oops. We've lost our energy. I guess Adapt style is good for monsters that they very rarely have a chill state. The ogre, unless you actually do enough damage to clear the damage check, he's not going to break out of this state. So we need something to allow us to actually keep pouring on damage until he calms down. And this style actually kind of has that. Then we lunge forward. It's 1, it's 2, 3. That was terrible. But it doesn't matter because we broke his charge state. So what we really need to be doing is trying to sharpen. I guess we'll do it if he leaves. And congratulations, you made me stay close to you. tried to charge 3 times in a row. Why? Alright, we're good. I can't believe that worked. What you want to do is, if you think you're about to get hit, probably try and make it so you're going to be able to dodge afterwards. As to those who are made Generation Ultimate their first game, in Generations Vanilla, a death style for Douglas was kind of busted. If you dodged, it would refill your demon gauge a little bit. So again, it encouraged hyper-aggressive play. Oh, Snail, what are you doing all the way over there? Well, someone's been dipping into the chocolate. He's moving super fast. To be honest, if we're going to be using a death style, you might want to actually try and Demon Focus. And before we get into the next area, let's sharpen. And heal. We managed to break both his horns. Now let's just do a victory lap and try to cut his tail. Huh, I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. I'm gonna save it. Wait, what? No, I forgot. I don't know where he's supposed to sleep yet. But hey, we got him on the ropes. All we gotta do is find where he's sleeping, and then kill him. Hopefully we'll get the horns plus we need. I remember it was some wooded area. It wasn't in the cave systems. Area 7? This is why I brought that Psycho Serum. Freak! I used it too early! Okay. Area 5. He sleeps in Area 5. We probably don't need to cut his tail since we got so many Jaspers. But it just doesn't feel right, you know? And I tried to do the slingshot. If we're lucky, honestly we might as well try and craft his arms too. Because I have an idea for a mixed armor set. Honestly, can you really call it a mixed set since we're 3 out of 4? Or actually 3 out of 5 for his armor. Bye-bye, doggy. Now, will the game actually give us the one horn we need? Piss, Shocker, Electro Fur. Not gonna rage yet. There's still the actual rewards. And rare scarabs. Pretty sure we might actually need those in the near future. While we wait, just admire this gorgeous view. Can you just imagine a beach resort here? And then all of a sudden a Plesioth swims out of the blue and just hip checks you into the nearby city. And alright, we got a plate too. Hopefully we'll actually have this same luck for the Lakai Crystal Blades. Okay. Aw. Thank you. The one horn plus we need. Yeah, it's a carpenter bug. Alt plus 5. I don't use aerial style that much. Something plus 2. But we do have 2 slots. We'll take it. I guess we'll take that too. We could probably use it for melding. And now the moment of truth. Usurper Fulgurs. Level 3. And to upgrade it to the next level, we need Hypers and Ogre Shells. And it's like, again, we have 4 Jaspers. We have no business having this many Jaspers. And the next thing we're probably going to do is... I want to have 2 of these. Twin Flames. Basically, so we have something to fall back on as we're climbing into G rank. Because if you just zero in, it's like, oh, I just want to use the silver and gold as soon as I get it. You really think you're going to be able to have those ready by the time you have to fight something like a Ludroth? No. You won't. It's like, it makes me sad that status dual blades aren't really all that useful compared to everything else that you're in your arsenal. I'm probably gonna... You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Because You're fighting with fans. Fashion hunters, dang it. So that's the first thing on our list. We were able to upgrade our dual blades. Or it's an ogre dual blade. And I guess the next thing we could probably do okay, we need Ofango pelts. We can get that. But for now, you know what? Yeah, now that we have these dual blades, we're going to use them to give us a better time fighting Rathalos. We're gonna need... take this stuff out. Still good on whetstones. Maybe... flash bombs. Actually, yes, flash bombs. And we're gonna commission the Provision Division to give us more flash bomb supplies. Because... god dang airborne piece of piss. If I have... that is the one thing that will give me an aneurysm every time I fight him. Monsters that are constantly airborne, staying out of the way of your weapons. You know what? We're gonna do this quest too. Up-and-coming dancer. You're under a wrath. And it's like, there's some kind of police armor that you can get. And we're probably... I read it this time. We're gonna be hunting in the... Volcanic Hollow. We're probably gonna lay the smackdown on him. But first things first. Let's actually tag him. So at the very least, we know where he is. And we're gonna check in here for any blue crystals we can mine. Oh. Yes! We got one. One charm, volatile coals, and a blood run jewel. Alright. Okay, the sub-quest is to mount him twice. And of course, the first thing we're going to do is try to cut his tail. Huh? I hit something. I'm stupid. I was trying to flash him like this. Darn it, let me up. And now we're fully charged. Whoops, we need to put on our cool drinks. And screw you, Raptor. We'll deal with you later. Because we actually need his parts for our Knapper dual blade. Okay, that was close. Found it at Knapper. Go away. That's the same one. He has been docking us for the better part of a minute. Okay, fine. You want to get killed that quickly. Hopefully you'll give us a scale. A dragon fellberry. Thank you. And I'm declaring this opposite day. So when I say thank you, I mean fuck you. And it looks like he's headed to not Area 3, but the one next to that. Area 2. At the very least, we don't have to worry about fighting other monsters. Why do I talk? Hello, Iodrome. Now we have some easy flash bombs we can add to our arsenal too. You know what would be really cool? That would be cool. I can't believe how effective Paul's tail has been at doing damage. Now let's try and charge up. And so far we've been failing at doing the sub-quest. We haven't gotten a single mount. So it looks like we're about to get a death. Oh hey, a trampoline. I just walked right into that. Sorry, Masamoon. You tried to help me and I let you down. Now we can... Area 1. Area 1. Usually where he goes when he needs to eat. And surprisingly, he hasn't eaten yet. And I'm using this way too soon. And now we're finally out of energy. And since we're... Darn it, Iodrome, go away! Okay, if I didn't have a depth style, that would hit me. And at the very least, we got the true reward out of the way. And you know what? This is actually depressing. We have all these terrains that we can use for mounting, and I'm not using any of them. Maybe I should have used picked up Aerial Slam. What? Nope. Okay, screw you, Iodrome. So close, yet so far. Okay, can we at least get one mount, please? And this is why you try to be polite. Say please, you get what you want. Okay, they're both tired. And he just breathed fire right into the wall. At the very least, we have a Rathalos tail. And this time, I do know where Rathalos is going to be. At the very bottom. Now, same as last time, we're going to head through here and see if we can get any blue crystals. Okay, we got one. I doubt we're gonna get our second mount. I really do. Hopefully we can get at least some Rock Tor Scales Plus, though. That's one. Huh, why'd he stop? Also, yeah, we don't have Razor Sharp. Because around this point, we actually have good green. Oh, right. We can't do anything, those crazy leaps like we can in World. You can't see it, but I was trying to, when I left out the ledge, I was trying to actually hold it back. So I would actually be facing him. Now let's see if we can get him to basically hover near the trampoline. Not close enough. Oh, okay then. I'm not giving up yet. Nice aim, genius. Again, this time it's directed at me. Okay, we have one more flash bomb in our arsenal. And there goes our trampoline. Okay, if we can keep him near here, that would probably help. Darn it, he turned away from the flash. Oh, come on! I'm sure of it. He flinched. But at the last second, but the last hit actually brought him over the damage threshold, and he died. I can't get mad at that. Mounting. Not our forte. Okay, that's a rush shard, not what we need. Firestone. Fire cell stone. And we're done. I think we need scales. Ooh, nice! Another plate. Sure, +3. Recall right, that's basically resentment from world. When I have red on red health, it'll increase my attack. Elemental 5. Pretty sure I have you, but with 3 slots. And we got a large crown. That's nice. Yep, that always seems to be a thing. I need one more. And that's the next thing we need to get. Rocktor scales. And once that's done, we can finally upgrade our dual piercers into Flamestorm. Which is... it's insane. You get so much fire damage from these. In fact, we're going to Hanek Noctor next. Hopefully we can get the parts we need. Noctor can be found in the volcano. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I keep missing up the two. In the sunken hollow. Sorry again. The volcanic hollow. So we're gonna need our cool drinks. Where we always keep iron pickaxes with us. And that should do it. Oh wait, make sure we eat. At the very least, we want to try and get feline polisher. And let's have a go. Oh, hey, nice. Wasn't expecting a burn husk to actually be at camp. Well, I forgot to set up the capture supplies. So we're actually going to have to clear that subquest if we're going to get our traps. I have screwed up. Oh well, this is fine. We were going to do the subquest anyway. We actually need these supplies. I forget how many Roctor scales we need. And let's actually tag Noctor while he's here. Huh? I missed. You know what really irks me? Noctor's roar doesn't send the Roctor flying out of the ground. Okay, our first order of business, break these claws. Because if we don't, we're not going to get any claws at all. And then when we can, try to break that fin. Ah, chestnut. And now that his armor's hardened, never mind, he managed to get back in. Okay! I wish I could say that die doesn't happen as often as you think, but it does. It happens so much, especially in Try. Now we just need to break these claws. The more of this lava armor we can break, the easier of a time we'll have in the long run. It's a battle of inches. Almost literally, because I keep missing my dodge by about an inch or so. I'm not sure if it's something deliberately with Monster Hunter's loot system. I can break all 4 of his claws, and no matter, I'll always just get 2 claws plus. And it was the same in Try, and it's the same in Generations Ultimate. The same loot. You have to break all 4 of his claws, otherwise you will get 0. Another reason to try and break his claws. Because once we do that, we can actually afford to hit him regardless of his armor state. Okay, we hit it that time. And now we sharpen. Where'd he go? Now let's get at his back. Now we just have to break his hind legs. But we'll have to do it next time because he's going back into the lava. Oh, okay. Chill! Rodako, chill! We need to actually be carving the insect Noctor while we're at it. For Rock Core. Phew. Like we still have a little ways to go. Good things gotta happen. Either we kill all these Raptor, get the sub-quest, or we get more just from time. Okay, jeez. Okay, cool drink. we can probably break this leg. Now we can break the other one. Oh. Oh well, 3 damage. Whoops, get out of the heat. Okay. Now where's it going? And we made it just in time. Oh. Uh-oh. We need to get our gauge back up. That was close. And situation handled. Now for a victory lap, let's see if we can cut his tail. Or actually, no. We need to try and cut his beak. And no, we don't have any of those yet. Okay, to the right. Get in. The beak is so hard to get because he's just flails about. Oh no! That's our fault. We killed him. But on the bright side, that was a big boy. We get the silver crown. So I suppose in the end it was worth it. I guess there is such a thing as too much damage. Yeah, apparently we also need another Noctor fin. So that's extra incentive to do this quest. I'm unsure what we're gonna do next. We could probably get back in there and hunt the Noctor. Actually do it right this time. Wait, do it right? What do I mean? He didn't limp. So I guess we just did so much damage once he reached that second area. And actually, we do have our twin flames. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to hunt Rathian, Rathalos, upgrade these to their next levels. At level 3, this will unlock the gold and silver Ian Los hair. And with that extra scale, we'll also be able to make sure we have these on the back burner. We're probably going to hunt Ludroth. But of course, one thing at a time. We're gonna hunt Rathian. With our newly upgraded Usurper's Fulgur. We're probably gonna get another healing. Healing cat. Probably train. Oh wait. This is here. Let's do this quest. Fearful Symmetry. And, 1 second, please. There's something I need to look into. Oh yeah, and I'm probably going to edit that. I have something else in mind. This is amazing. going on? Hey, it's not the internet's problem. Steam is being a glitch. Why are you being this way? Okay, we might have to increase the sound gate for typing. Okay. What are we looking for? MHGU, armor, focus, high rank. Because we're probably going to be using adept style a lot more. Skills. Edgelord, endurance, A distance, fast charge. Okay, there's a skill, but what armor gives it? Armor. Are you taking the piss? Okay, I'm thinking. If I recall correctly, Fatalis has some good focus slots. So yeah, we'll look at that. And apparently Durambros has some good skills for focus. But what I really want to see, MHGU, Hunter Art, Wolfmaw level 2. as I know apparently certain quests unlock them. At this rate, we're probably gonna get Spiral Slicer level 2 before we get Wolf Small level 2. I will not stand for that. Okay, here we are, Dual Blades. Oh hey, we're looking up what armor we're gonna use. Okay, in order to get Bloodwind level 2, we have to fight... Wait, not Bloodwind level 2. Wolf Small level 2. We have to hunt a Devil Shell. You've gotta be kidding me. Okay, fine. There's probably some easy, air quotes, quest we can do to hunt a Devil Shell. But where's... Hold the phone, Spiral Slicer isn't on this. Okay, MHGU, Hunter Art, Spiral Slicer, level 2. Okay, apparently in Japanese, it loosely translates into Massacre Slicer. That is awesome. A Spiral Slice... Complete the G2 Hunter's Hub quest, Face Off in the Jungle. I have to go all the way into... You wonder why I'm using Bloodwinds level 2. That's the best skill we got. Alright, research over. Fearful Symmetry. We're gonna actually apparently get something if we complete this. So we fight him in the desert. Okay, let's do this. I don't know where we fight Tigrex here. Oh hey, he's right here. And we have one paintball left. Let's do not screw this up. Okay, with Tigrex, these dual blades, we can actually give him a proper fight. It's a shame that his dual blades aren't the best of what we have in mind. Because I respect Tigrex. He's not gonna make my top 10 monsters list, but I respect him. I respect him as a concept and his design. Not to mention, we're going to be fighting Grimclaw too. So him actually being a good fight, that'd be great. Not to mention, we're probably going to need dual blade. I mean, Mega Dash juice now. If we can cut his tail, that'd be neat. I'm sorry, every time I see his jaws just flapping as he runs, I just think of Pac-Man. I'm gonna edit that in one of these days. He's gonna probably charge at us. And let's see if we can break his claws too. Sheesh, these Abstros, they have some major cojones. The Tigrex. Something that could probably eat these things up for breakfast. And they are just trying to get at me. Thankfully, our Palico gave us Go Fight Win. So now we can afford to get reckless. And it wore off. Seriously, look at that jaw flapping. I'm gonna make some sound rip. And it's just gonna be Pac-Man. Waka waka. I bet that would fit. Well, hey, it's eating. Last thing to break is... well, not break, is cut his tail. Now this is going to be the tricky part, trying to sharpen with choppy jaws around. That was easy. Okay, and now let's... Charge at me. I dare you. Just a few seconds more. And we would have had him in a trap. Hey, he just Superman. Where is he now? Area 5. Hey, he's not that far. And he's still tired. That's a bonus. But not for long. That's the main attack we have to worry about. Especially when he's enraged. That power just gets cranked up the butt. But hey, we can do the same thing. Hey, that was 3 individual charges. I want to see how much damage this thing can take. Oh hey, we're near a ledge. These herbivores just don't care. Uh-oh. And we're out of... Paint's worn off, and our demon mode's worn off. Hopefully we can kill him quick. We might have lucked out. Nope. Now we're gonna have to find him. Okay, it looks like he's headed this way. I'm gonna make a wager that he went to Area 9. Wait, was this a capture or a... Okay, it's a hunt. And a trampoline for extra mount and rake time. Okay, screw you, Vespoid. Gosh, too late. And we've done it. Hopefully we get some good stuff. And situation handled. At the very least, we got a large wyvern gem. Large wyvern gems are in G rank. Not bad. What do we got going on in the lab? Oh, just you.
Hmm?
What you got, Chief? Apparently there's something else going on at the Sanatorium. Well, and that's something that we actually want. Dragon Black. If I recall right, that's a gun lance move. And now that we completed Fearful Symmetry, we're supposed to get something? Forget what. Alright, so this is just playful ribbing. Okay. So to be honest, now that I look at these guys, getting a very Mario Brothers vibe. I know they says that's the Black Hell Hunter, but that looks a lot more green. Okay. So we unlock these designs. The Crystal Hammer, well, it's in the name. It's a hammer. And Arba Hefty. That's basically a reskinned, slightly better Gyps Rose Heavy Bowgun. What's this? Armor. Okay, apparently I did Travelers in Trouble. And of course we get a burn a ticket from him. Ingredient. Oh right, the peanut. Block black walnut and block black. Obviously. Hopefully these are better. Peanut with waffles. That is better. We get the creamy waffles. Put some peanuts in the rice. Get block black rice. Hello. Max health. And defense up large. Apparently enthusiasm large. Peanuts with some squid. And we have fried squid ring. Things are starting to turn up roses. Okay then, next hunt. Honestly, now that we had a breath of fresh air, let's go back and hunt that Noctor again. I wish there was more than just the capture. If we can actually get our Noctor dual blades, then we'll hunt Lagiacrus. Do I have a plan? Not really. I have no clue how many parts we actually need. How many claws we're probably going to need for the next upgrade. So I'm just going to keep striking at his claws. Actually, no, we're actually going to try and hit his beak. As I know we probably have no beaks in our inventory. So let's have a go. At Noctor, I'm starting to get a feel of where they usually go. He has 3 locations. This one, Area 2, and Area 9. Now let's let him get into the volcano. I'm not even trying to dodge him. Hitting the beak is near impossible for us. Because once we break his claws, he usually just flounders and flails around. It's like, good luck hitting that. Oh yeah, and when he slams on the ground, he does tremor. Oh yeah, and Demon Dance ignores sharpness. It was a high priority attack. Okay, he's probably gonna try and run off someplace. Free chance to try and break one of his claws. We also have to slay some rock tor along the way. Our only saving grace is that attack doesn't seem to get buffed in hyper mode. unfortunately, we can't do anything to attack him right now. That maybe attack his beak. Guess I have to learn to not be afraid of getting near that mouth. Never mind the fact that it's a justified fear. That's where the most of his attacks come from. Okay, we broke his back. What the? Where are my wet... Why did I get rid of my whetstone? And that's usually what happens. I end up panic dodging. And I just tried to do the flash step. Forgetting that I'm actually in adept style, not valor. Well, dang. At the very least, we have one saving grace. Basically, that the lava is actually very low armor. So once it's heated, we basically have free reign to attack. Now we actually have to wait for him to get back in the ground. Can we make it? We couldn't make it. And suddenly there are so many bugs. Alright. We've broken, I think, 3 limbs. We have 1 more to go. Whoops. I think it's panic time. It's almost panic time. Okay, that was close. And you're probably the last one I need to kill. Where have you gone? Actually gone. And here comes our crap. Let's try and bring him up here. Break his beak. Yes, we can. That wasn't too hard. We have to break his one more hind leg. That missed. And this is another attack that has high priority. Oh no. Now we're in trouble. You never want your sharpness to get into the red. If it wasn't for this high priority, you wouldn't be able to hit him at all. Now where'd he go? And also, when your low sharpness is low, you can't use your demon dance all that well. I'm just flailing around, just trying to do anything to him now. Or his minions. And our cooling effect is worn off. I guess I'm just holding out hope against hope that he's actually just gonna limp off. And then we can wrap this up with a neat little bow. We're low on everything. all we have for doing damage. We're sunk. Oh, right. Oh, right. This is probably for the best anyway. Now we have 4 mini whetstones. Hopefully there'll be enough. It's not max though. And now it's max. We deserve to fail. It's that it was just... You have to be a special kind of stupid to let your weapon get into red sharpness. I am that special kind of stupid. What I mean by world spoils you. You don't have to worry about carrying whetstones into battle in world. You just have infinite amount. The only question is, will he be asleep, or just still click-clacking around? The answer is no. But apparently he's limping. I want to break his last claw. His last limb. And now situation handled. Now we just need to maybe break the lava on his tail. We're probably pushing it. Let's let him go to sleep. All we have to do is just count to 10. Starting... Now we know that he's ready for capture. Let's just make sure we're ready. Let's just make sure we're ready. And we have all the Erector skills we need. And we also have a blue rock to mine. Ooh, an ancient shard. Now let's just wait for him to do something that's high commitment, like his laser beams. And then we can lay down the trap. I deserve that damage. And there's the laser beam. And that was close. And situation handled. We are invincible again. Quest complete. Let's see what we got. Carapace, Heartbone, Fin, which we're probably going to need for... Actually, that we are going to need for our Plesioth dual blades. Holding Plura, which apparently, fun fact, is something covering the lungs. And lava nuggets. You never have too many of those. Sell for a decent amount of money. That's even worse. We only got one claw from breaking all four. The only thing I could think of... Oh, and I can't even think of that. I was thinking we had to actually... If it was a set of claws. And we basically had to take one toe from each of his limbs. But no, it's one specific claw. Surprisingly, we have very few Noctor scales. And that's the one thing we were missing. An Noctor beak. And for clearing the subquest of killing 5 Roctor, we get raw meat. Not even a Roctor scale plus. Tell you something that there is a plus of. A disappointment. And we have a whole bunch of garbage charms. And we didn't even get our worn dual blades either. Constitution plus 6, I guess that's nice. Light resistance 4 and crisis 5. I guess that's nice. We're probably going to end up melding it. And lesson learned. May I never forget my whetstones again. Because that took way too long. 20 minutes. Now let's see if we have enough parts we need to make our... Yes. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Now we have our Noctor dual blades. We can crank out insane fire damage. Now that we have those dual blades, I think we're ready to fight Lagiacrus. The only regret is that we still weren't able to get our Zinogre arms. We're probably going to get anything that worthwhile, just latent power. If you take enough of a beating, you'll take less damage when you dodge, and your stamina will actually, and you'll get more affinity. For some reason I always want to say accuracy. And we're going to do the special quest. Apparently, I forget what it was called. But apparently, we're going to get some food items once we complete it. Oh, okay, well, looks like we're getting a quest. Burn. Gathering quest? Really? Oh, but we're gonna get a food item for it. Spring rice. Okay, we can probably do that later. But right now, this is the quest I'm thinking about. Guide Tribe. Rice to the occasion. Apparently the subquest is to wound his back. Don't care. Now we have the creamy waffles. We can not only increase our health, but also get a bit of stamina too. I'm probably gonna keep Adept Style on a little while longer. Maybe after this quest we'll go back to Valor Style. Oh yikes, we don't have any Mega Dash Chew. Probably gonna have to fix that if we're gonna use Adept Style more often. Are we to Deserted Island? Let's do this. Where's my cursor? The bad things about having two monitors. Eventually your cursor just gets... Okay, it's not lost, my mouse died. There we go. Oh, Lagiacrus, I want to say he... Not this one. Okay, it is this one. Now let's tag him before he tries to get into the water. Now, we actually need something from him. We never got a plate. So, despite the subquest rules, we're probably going to be focusing on that first and foremost. Probably going to pick some other music for him. I'm thinking something pirate themed. And now we have our demon mode. hey, we could probably use a mount to try and break his back. But I dodged too late. I think after he does that, yeah, he stays still. You just want to keep going in and out of demon mode. I'm actually not looking forward to fighting him in G rank. He actually gets a whole lot worse. Not, let alone his hyper mode in G rank. You will learn why he is the king of the seas. Once we cut his tail, we can probably focus on breaking everything else of his. What is he fighting? Situation handled. Now let's just wreck his day. Thanks for showing me your back. Wasn't enough to break it, but hey, it's a start. And honestly, I think now that we broke his claws, we could probably make him keel over. Like that. On it. If you can actually dodge through that attack, it is so much free damage. Let me change of plan. Let's not box ourselves into a corner. How can I describe that attack he does in rank? After he does his slide, he'll actually snap back around and actually snap at you with his teeth. And we got it. And a trampoline. Free mount. actually make it through? No, we cannot! I should probably try and run adrenaline. Because that is my main problem. I am super stingy with my potions. I will wait until I am just a love's tap away from dying before I'll use a potion. Oh wait, the tail. Tail first, the rest of his body second. Oh? Got the tail, we get a tail. Since his head is low, we probably gonna need to break his horns too while we're at it. Okay, at least get him out. This will probably help us break his back. And that's one situation handled. The last thing we can probably want to break is his horns. And good luck with that. Okay, here's a bit of a history lesson. In Try, there was a whole lot more to this map. We're headed to Area 10, which is basically where you could get into the water. There were two other areas that you could actually reach. You could get into this water, and to your left, there was another area, which was basically a water arena. And you swam north of that. That was where the Gaiakrus slept. And it was actually more imperative that you actually try and finish him off in his lair on land. Eventually, in Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate, they introduced the Ivory Gaiakrus, which you fought only on land. To compensate for that, a lot of his attacks that you're seeing, like the three-way bolt, he had those attacks, basically compensate. I look at it. Looks like there's another bit of land out there. And basically all these rocks, they were underwater relics. And if you could actually try and use them for cover when you were fighting monsters underwater. The biggest headaches were Plesioth and Gaiakrus, candidly. Well, okay. Extreme close-up. Why not? I guess if you ever wanted to draw the Gaiakrus from a frontal perspective, now you can. Why does it look like he's doing the Pennywise smile? Chris Horns plus. Hide. Shell Shocker. Hide. And for breaking his back, we get a Shell Shocker, his claws, horns again. And another Shocker. The fact that we weren't able to get a play for cutting his tail is, probably guessed the joke, shocking. Okay, so who do we have to talk to get our reward? It's probably the fisherman. Yep. Again, another history lesson. Nowadays we have the Argosy ship. Actually no. In Tri is where we first got introduced to the Argosy ship. And basically, if you wanted to get some rare items, you would have to basically wait on a 3-day loop. And this ship would come in. If you actually wanted more specific fish, there were 3 boats that you would actually have to go to Tri. And you basically could commission them to go to specific parts of the ocean. And you actually unlocked the Red Spear Hunter ship and the Black, I think it's the Black Spear Hunter ship. And that was basically your progression, to make you feel like you were actually helping out Moga Village. For doing that, we get the Fisherman's Rice. Not really. The Black Spear Hunter would always belt out these songs. It was nice, but very few of his melodies actually land. So a part of me is actually curious how this song actually goes with a melody. Okay, we don't get any rice. Instead, we get an armorfish morsel. For fish ingredients, you usually end up making defense. For meat is where you get your attacks. Okay. I also wonder if how this stuff would actually look in the real world if you cook it. The Malfestio roast, that's basically fowl. And so chicken and fish. We get ramen. And so far, that's a lot of the stuff that we actually wanted to check off our list. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a Lagigris plate. But we have our Agnoctor dual blades. We're able to actually upgrade our Zinogre dual blades. So at the very least, we have a good fire, water, ice, and electric weapon. So tomorrow we're going to continue with offline, but we're actually going to progress the story. But until that point, I hope you have fun. For now, the stream is ending. But until next time, try looking for a silver lining. And here are a few good places you can look. You can follow me on Steam. I have a Twitter, and I have a Discord. I also have an amino. I just have to edit that into the ending title card. As for my schedule, I always, from Monday to Thursday, I always get on at 6 in the evening. And I end around this point at 9. So I at least play for 3 hours every day. Except for Friday and Saturday, where I still play for 3 hours, but it's a lot earlier in the day. Until next time, though, see you tomorrow at 6 in the evening. Sleep well, and pleasant dreams.